Students, welcome back for your online studies in English language. Hope all of you are well and good, safe at your home. The same, we all are. We are following the same instructions given by the government. And in our language learning today, the topic you have seen in your every chapter. This fill in the blanks or this sentence making exercise is always given in every of your chapter. Students usually get confused that how to use like how to join the sentences without using and, but, so, because these are very common words which comes in our mind. These are very common conjunctions which comes in our mind just in a fraction of second, that these are the only correct answer which we always think that we can join the sentence by using them only. But in your exams or in every of your chapters exercise, it is given to you that now you have to join the sentences without using and, but, and so. So today we are going to learn some tricks, some alternative words which you can use instead of and, but, and so. So if all of you are ready with your books, just come to the page number 22. When you open page number 22, you will see they have given you an exercise where they have given you the instruction that rewrite the sentences and where you have to join but without using and, but, so. Now you can open up your book and come to the page number 50. When you will check page number 50, again the same kind of exercise is given to you, and when you will come and open your book again and come to the page number 64, again the same kind of exercise is there. So I thought that it's yes, it's important topic for you, that you have to learn that how to use and what to use instead of that words, because these are very important point which you have to learn. It will make your thinking sentences. So without wasting your time, let's start. So your topic already I have discussed with you, that is joining without and, but, and so. So when first we start with the and, alternatives of and, you are already using, but you are aware that when you are supposed to use and, instead of using and you can use as well as also, and sometimes you can use besides also. But whenever you use besides, make sure that there must be a comma between of those sentences. That is the compulsory thing which you have to keep in your mind. For example, he is a lawyer, he is a social worker. Now two things are given. If you will simply think, if there is no instructions that you are not supposed to use and, then you simply make a sentence that he is a lawyer and is a social worker, or he is a lawyer and social worker. But now the instruction is that you are not supposed to use and. So what you can use, he is a lawyer as well as a social worker, or besides being a lawyer. Now comma, remember comma must be there. Besides being a lawyer, comma, he is a social worker. You just remember that instead of using and, you can use as well as, besides. Whenever you use besides, put comma. Let's move forward. Alternatives of but. Now remember students, whenever we use but is basically to present two ideas about the same person. For example, she is intelligent, she is not hardworking. She is intelligent. I am giving now two controversial statements about one person. She is intelligent but she is not hardworking. Like, I know that it's not mandatory that if someone is intelligent, that person has use but in your mind now the process come that now we are supposed to use but. So instead of what you will use, she is intelligent, she is not hardworking. Let's see what is the alternative you are going to use for but. That is, although she is intelligent. Now again, whenever you are supposed to use these kind of conjunctions, those whom we can call it, you can say your subordinating conjunctions also, whenever you use it just remember that you have to use a comma just after completing one part of your sentence. Although she is intelligent, comma, she is not hardworking. Or you can use in between yet. She is intelligent, yet she is not hardworking. Or you can rewrite the sentence, she is intelligent, nevertheless she is not hardworking. Now nevertheless is again presenting you the same effect, which same meaning which you will get by using the word but. She is intelligent, nevertheless she is not hardworking. Let's see some more examples of but, because instead of but you can use in spite or despite. In spite, if you will use in spite or despite anything in the beginning of your sentence, what you will follow? Absolutely right, comma must be there. So in spite of being intelligent, comma, she is not hardworking. Despite being intelligent, she is not hardworking, comma should be there. Let's see another example. Alternatives of so. You make a good deal of noise, so I cannot work. That comes in our mind. But now we are not supposed to use so. So what we can use instead of so? Let's see some examples. I repeat the sentence once again. You make a good deal of noise, I cannot. Noise. You make a good deal of noise, therefore I cannot work. So instead of using so, you can use since, as well as you can use as and therefore. These are the words which you can use for instead of using so. Now a most important thing, sometimes you will get your sentences you can call the negative, and both the parts, if both the parts are negative, what you are supposed to do? For example, John is not a dishonest man, he is not a liar. So both the statements for one person and both the statements are negative. John is not a dishonest man, he is not a liar. So what you can use in case of negatives? John is neither a dishonest man nor a liar. Neither and nor, both you can use in case of the negative sentences, but in both the statements negative, both sides negative should be there when you are supposed to use neither and nor. Let's see some more examples of your neither and nor, because for example you can use this neither in the beginning also, but remember, for example, our tense which we have used in this sentence, that is a present one. John is. So what you are supposed to do when you put neither in the beginning, remember that between neither and subject is must be coming. Neither is John a dishonest man nor a liar. If it was John was, then neither was John a dishonest man nor a liar. Hope you have understood the concept. Let's move forward. Same way, either and or we are going to learn. Let's see, he may come, he may send his brother. Now he may come, he may send his brother. Now may gives you an idea. May be possible in this way or it may be possible in that way. So what you are supposed to use in that case? Either and or. Either he may come or send his brother. Or you can see example, the animal may be a fish, it may be a serpent. So what you will make? The animal is either a fish or a serpent. Very good. Hope you have understood the concept of either and or. Now just one more thing about the conditional sentences, students. When you revise your courses, you will get poor marks. This is a sentence. Revise your courses, you will get poor marks. Now this is the conditional sentence is given to you. It means you have to revise your courses. Otherwise what will happen? You will get poor marks if you will not revise. So the meaning is that if you will not revise. Now if wherever you are supposed to use conditional as if, so it becomes your conditional sentences. So if you do not revise your courses, comma, you will get poor marks. Or you can use instead of if, unless you revise your courses. Unless is a negative word, students. Remember this. Unless is a negative word. If you use unless, there is no need to use not again in your sentence. Unless you revise your courses, you will get poor marks. See, second part again, you will get poor marks. But we have not used not in the beginning because we have used unless. Very good. So hope you have understood the concept of your unless and conditional sentences also. Now there are sentences where you can join with the help of while or whereas also. They talked, the teacher taught. Now when the situation is when two things going on at the same time, when two things are in process at the women stayed at home whereas the men went out. So both are the conditions you have learned about when both the statements are in going on process. While is more appropriate, but whereas also you can use when both the statements are contradicting. For example, women are staying at home, men are out. Both are the opposites one. At that place you can use whereas, and when both the sentences are in process, then you can use while. And relative pronouns, you have already heard about relative pronouns, that where the sentences are joined with the W kind of words, where, what, when, who, and these are becoming our relative pronouns. If you can see the example, it will be more clear to you. That is the school I was taught there. So what comes in your mind automatically? Where. So that is the school where I was taught. So this where is connecting about the school. The time was 8 p.m. The accident happened then. So the time when the accident. Now remember that you are trying to explain the statements by using both the subjects. If you will see it carefully, the time was 8 p.m. the accident happened then. So the time when the accident, both the subjects you have taken with you, the time when the accident happened was 8 p.m. So hope it is clear to you. And when you learn more about while making, it's better to make exercises on a regular basis to understand the use of like instead of using but and so, what else you can use. If you will make as much as sentences, then it will be more clear to you. Let's see some more examples of your relative pronouns. He went away somewhere. I do not. So these are the boys who helped us. So hope students the lecture was beneficial for you. You have understood the concept. You have learned new words by using instead of using but and so other some words, you can use the same meaning of words and you can join the sentences in a well manner. So I'm expecting that now you will make your exercises given on page number 22, 50, 64, and in your next chapter also there are exercises. So good luck and hope you have understood. If there is any doubt, you can ask me in your Google Classroom. Thank you students.